Hello, I am not Rich White. This is not the Unloaded Media. He wasn't going to do the show, so I thought I'd do a fill in, and hopefully somebody else will join me. We'll go on for maybe an hour or so. And I had a different intro that I threw together, but I put it in the wrong format, and I couldn't upload it. So, uh, hello to everyone. So far, let's see, we've got Chris from the 740, Vanessa Kitty, and Guy the Comments. That's everybody who said something so far. Probably won't be a lot of people out there because it was just kind of a last minute thing. Rich wasn't going to do a chat, so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and do one. Uh, like I said, we'll go on for maybe an hour, make fun of Rich for an hour. Barbecue, Guns and Barbecue should be in here in a little bit. He was had an important phone call. And we'll see if Gizzard Gary joins us. I don't know. He might have gone to bed already. He ate his mushed up food. And he's going to bed. He is that age. The poor conservative. Asking, what the hell is this? This is just Rich wasn't going to do a chat, so I thought I would. For a little while. Justin Grimm says Rich was wrong. Oh, well, he said Rich was wrong, but Rich was wrong. I meant to mention on last night's show, on the overnight mouse party, when I was going through different court cases, that in the Fifth Circuit, there was a guy, what was the Ayala, USV Ayala. He was a postal worker, I think maybe like a truck driver or something. And he got in trouble for having a firearm on him. I believe the district court said banning carry at a post office is unconstitutional, and so the government, the U.S. government, appealed it to the Fifth, and they just sent in a letter a day or two ago saying that they're withdrawing their appeal. So I don't know if that means anything for anyone other than Mr. Ayala. But I meant to mention that last night. And the poor conservative said, "Oh, is this the wrestling chat?" No, hopefully no one will come in here and wrestle me. And we've got Gizzard Gary. How's it going, Gary?
Going pretty good so far, thank you. Trying to find my avatar.
Uh, did you leave it in your other pants?
I did.
So barbecue said he should be in a little while. He had a phone call he had to take. So, like I was telling everybody, maybe go for an hour or so. Um, make fun of Rich as much as possible.
I would have been here earlier if I hadn't fallen asleep.
Well, that's like I told everybody that maybe you had eaten your mushed up food and gone to bed early.
Pretty much it, yeah.
But anything new between yesterday and, well, I guess earlier today and now later today?
Let's see, I woke up at noon. Uh, Not really. I watched the Royals win this. Ended up sweeping the White Sox, so that's good. Good. They came back and won the game, so caught a little baseball for a change.
I saw highlights from the preseason Seahawks Chiefs game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the Seahawks ran all over them, down their throat. Defense dads out there. I said, what the hell is this? Foss is live when I'm actually awake. Yeah, we're just coming on for a little while. Make fun of Rich not doing his chat.
Was Rich having earache or something? Is that what I heard? Or
He had some eye procedure, but I think we'll do a bracket on it later.
we should.
Maybe just instead of 16 like normal, we'll do 8. And most likely reasons Rich didn't do a chat.
Gunpowder Beauty's out there.
Gunpowder Beauty and Vulcan Rumble. And I did a review on that stun gun.
Yeah.
And I did try it on myself. Uh, yeah, it hurts.
I bet it does.
It's I figured I needed to do it to see what it felt like, and now I know what it felt like.
You want to try it again while you're on air, just so we can see it live?
No, 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 no. They might pull
Come
the string.
on.
But so uh, I think I've got it all edited. I need to go through and then review it again, make sure I didn't leave anything out or there's no glaring mistakes. Usually there are some mistakes in my videos.
I
I
tend
would.
to put Easter eggs in mine. Just kind of make a game out of it. Yes, yes.
I'm kind of early on. I kind of did that where I would use phrases that other channels used, just kind of sprinkle them in here and there. But probably nobody noticed.
Might be a good idea, might not be. You be the judge.
Defense dad said, I've never been hit by a stun gun before. Peed on an electric fence once, though. I wouldn't recommend it. In high school, I had a friend that his family had horses, so they had electric fences. And all the time, he'd be wearing rubber boots. He would grab the fence and grab me. So, I had to keep a little bit of distance from him when we were around the horse pens. Defense dad said he likes my hat, my HK hat. I got this from CloverTac years and years ago. Figured since it's that I won't wear my regular chat hat. Have a good night, conservative.
So is this the closer?
No.
It should be.
Rumble said he likes my hat too.
Why, sweetenly.
Oh, I don't know. What do we want to talk about tonight?
I don't know. I just got here.
Just waiting for Wood's comment to pop up here. He said, no Mariners hat. No, I decided, keep it kind of
I'll show you guys what a good hat looks like.
arms related. But yeah, it was told you I had bought the tires for my car. $1,200 for car tires.
Ouch.
Then when I
Yeah.
went to schedule the appointment, uh, the soonest one was the 27th. it in and have it done. But I got a text just before the chat started that they said, "Oh, we can get you in sooner." So I got was able to schedule for Tuesday.
Hmm. That's when I'm having my teeth cleaned is on Tuesday. And that'll be cheaper.
Probably yes. Do you have good insurance, or are you paying it out of
Yeah,
pocket?
well, I'm on Medicare, so I have that and I have the dental supplement. So
Uh, a guy in the comments said Gen Z should be the best Minutemen militia since our attention span is only a minute. X Adam One's out there. Said, this is amazing, and it's not even 1 a.m. yet.
it's 1 a.m. somewhere.
Vulcan Rumble, why can't I find HK clothes at gun shows? I don't know. And Woods wants to know Les Schwab, no Costco. I used to always buy, I'd order them from Tire Rack and then go to Les Schwab to have them put on. But I was able to find the tires I wanted at Costco, and the install is free. So I went ahead and went with them. Oop, get down there. Defense Dad, HK stuff, you pretty much have to order from HK USA. Yeah, HK doesn't come to you, you go to them. But I am a little bit of an HK fanboy. Oh, is there a gun manufacturer that you prefer, Gary, or are you just kind of whatever you're looking for?
Prefer to HK or
No, no, no. Just in general, that is your go-to brand. We'll say
right now, if I had to pick one, Smith and Wesson.
Smith and Wesson.
Yeah,
Um, the semi-autos or the revolvers, or just all of it.
semi-autos. I don't own any of their revolvers. I'd love to someday, though.
I've got one, just the one, the Airweight, which is great. I mean, it's crazy that it's five shot snubby, but it's under a pound fully loaded, which just seems crazy. I mean, you feel that when you shoot it, but for carry, it's like it's not there. Other than that, I've got the CHP gun, which I want to love it more than I do, but that single action trigger is just so terrible. There's so much slop in it.
Well, Justin Grimm's wanting me to get a J frame. I do have a Ruger LCR, so I basically have the same thing in the Ruger line.
X Adam One said he happens to like Smith and Wesson a little more. And Defense Dad said Squibby got me an HK hat for Thunder on the Prairie a while back, and it's honestly the most comfortable hat I own. I have a really big head. X Adam 1, my only HK is a VP9. Great gun for me so far. I've got the P30, which I like. It's a really good gun. It doesn't rattle when you shake it. Feels good. Shoots well, I think, for me. Um, I used to carry it, and then it kind of morphed into a bedside gun. I keep it in a little, got one of those little slide out safes next to the bed. Scott Naring's out there. Good evening.
Yeah.
And Defense Dad's. Come to think of it, the hat is OD green and black, so it matches my new VP9. I just realized that. I don't care for, in general, like I'm not interested in the VP9 because it's a striker fired gun. I have some striker fired guns, but in general, I prefer hammer fired personally. Do you have a preference? Do you care, or is it all the same for you? You're
All
muted.
the same for me.
I mean, I get that with the striker fire, the trigger pull is the same every single time you pull that trigger, which is nice. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm a little fuddish. I like having the hammer, and I don't mind that the first trigger pull is twice the weight as the second one. It, you know,
Oh, now that
sometimes more.
I've been carrying a revolver for a couple of years now. And honestly, that doesn't bother me either. I know what the trigger pull is going to be when I go to pull it. It's a consistent trigger pull. And as long as you know it going forward and you practice with it, it'll work.
Wood said, "My wife loves the Taurus 856 I bought her." And Scott said, "I'm thinking of the new Kimber CDS 9." Ozzy Osbourne's out there. Good evening. Which one's the CDS 9?
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, okay. It's double stack 1911. Is that all right?
Oh,
Yep.
I
Covert
can't.
double stack 9 millimeter. Covert double stack 1911. Okay. It's a good looking gun.
Well, once I get through, I'm on the Kimber site. Once I get through the
Yeah.
check,
Got a registry. Give it the name of your firstborn and your shoe size. Yeah.
so here I'll show it, and hopefully we don't get in trouble for it.
Somebody give me one, I'd take it. It's pretty.
I don't know. Kimbers usually are a little nicer looking.
Oh, it's not
It's
out
got
for another 11 days. Okay.
the serrations on it. They're kind of the scalloped fish scale look that the God, who is it? The E series or is it the Smith and Wesson 1911s? Which 1911 am I thinking of?
I'm not sure.
Because there's another one that has um, fish scale serrations like that.
Yeah, that's not cheap milling on that slide either. And it's
Oh,
optic ready? Yeah, they're all optic ready. Nice.
yeah. So this is. Let me share the Smith that I was thinking of. See how it kind of has that scalloped fish scale look.
Oh, yeah.
The Kimber one looked maybe a little more aggressive, but I don't know. I'm not. Get off there. Not a huge fan of 9 millimeter 1911s. Just seems sacrilegious.
If you're gonna make a compact one like that, you about gotta go down to 9, though, don't you? If you want the round count, anyway.
Yeah. I There's another Kimber which I am enamored with. Let me. Uh, Here we go. This one, the KDS 9C, which I really want one, even though it's 9. It's like the way it looks.
It's nice looking gun.
And they're the Kimber revolvers. I kind of go back and forth on whether I like how they look or not. Some days I like them, some days I don't. Like the K6S.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll look at it and I think, man, I love the way that looks. And other days it's kind of ugly.
It's different, that's for sure, with the styling and everything.
Yeah, I'll never buy one because it's too expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive. Might as well buy a Colt.
Ozzy said, I've got one 1911. It's a 10 millimeter. That's a good choice. I've got two that are basically the same. My two Kimbers are 45. The lightweight and then the optics cut lightweight. X1, I like 2K11 in black with bronze in the threaded barrel fire. It's only if it was only double stack. And Defense Dad said you could always get the IRA BBR 3.1 subcompact. I guess we're gonna have to look that one. I don't can't think of what that is. BBR 3.1. Just trying to find. Let me just go to images. Oh, I see. It is a small one. Look at that little cutie. I don't know. I don't have the largest hands, but I don't know if I can. I don't know how that would fit in my hand. That'd fit your hands. You're muted.
I'm guessing it's wider than hell if it's 10 round. going to be a double stack, right? So it's going to be wider than standard.
Oh, just trying to. Well, there's not really a good picture on that site. Here's a picture of it in someone's hand. There we go. Show that. Kind of looks like a chunky little piece.
In Snob's hands, it looks small.
Look like a toy.
Yeah.
Be easy to conceal.
Probably pretty heavy.
Adjuster grips and pinky dangler. Yeah. G23 is out there. Good evening. Scott said this is going to be my wife's gun. Is that the Kimber or the one we're looking at?
Well, Rob's out there, and
Ooh,
Stan, SS Pawn, is out.
New York Outcast. He said he had a headache, but who knows? And Stan the man. It's always good to see you. He's asking, is that a baby rock? Defense Net said yes, double stack and a pinky dangler. X Adam 1 said that's the size of the P238. Defense Dad has the 938, which I am not a fan of those. I've never liked them. I know he loves his, so they're just not for me. Defense Dad said New York out. Rich got a nasty paper cut, so he went to bed. Scott said, looks like the IRA is not optics ready. She is blind in one eye, so optics are a must. And yes, he was talking of the Kimber. £2? Is that what that RA BBR weighs? Is 2 pounds?
Yeah. 2 pounds, I presume that's unloaded weight. You add another 10 rounds of 45 ACP to that.
That is a chunk.
Yep.
That's a good pistol whipping weight, though. Ozzy said, I've got a baby rock. It's bigger than that one. Oh, is there anything you have your eye on? You're thinking about getting? Or
Not right at the moment. But if I walked into a store, I'd look for sure.
I do always look. When I go up to Cabela's, I always go through the gun library, which I know I
Yep.
should.
That's why they put
Um,
it there.
Yeah, and I think everybody's starting to panic buy in Washington. 'Cause I went. It's been probably a couple weeks now. since I went to Cabela's, and it's getting kind of thin in the used guns. I didn't look at the new gun cases, but starting next year, there's a training requirement with the live fire. It starts maybe like May or something like that. So I think everybody's starting to buy anything they want now before the requirement goes
You see
into
what
place.
Defense Dad says out there?
We're using Travis's Makarov in double action for the hard to shoot challenge this year. That's probably like a 16, 18
That'll be
pound trigger
that'll be fun.
at least. X Adam 1 said, I want to get more ammo, but the prices locally aren't the best. Online sounds good, but shipping kills a good deal. That's true. Yeah, there's nothing I'm really. I always say that there's nothing I'm looking at, but somehow um, I've been averaging like 3 guns a year. I don't know how that happens. So I don't intend to do that. It just kind of happens.
See, I've went all year without buying one so far,
Um,
and I've never made it a whole year without buying one.
I think so. Have I? I haven't bought any. Oh no, I did. I bought that over under shotgun this year, which the video for it's going to come out Monday, tomorrow. I guess I did buy one this year. I don't know. It's kind of it's really weird because every so often I'll go through and inventory my stuff so I can keep track of it, and somehow every time I do a count, there's more than what I think there should have been. They're breeding in the safe somehow. Scott said, "Good thing we're moving to Texas next month. We're going to have a buying spree when we get there." When you start buying stuff, take pictures and share them. Send them to Gizzard or me and show them off.
Heck yeah!
G23 said the first 2 months of this year, I bought 7 firearms and have gotten 2 more this month. Justin Grimm, I order from Battlehawk Armory during free shipping times, and they've got a lot of free shipping times, great prices as well. I'll have to check them out. I don't know. I haven't since I started reloading. I'm not buying as much stuff. I'm buying the parts to make my own, but not the ammunition itself. X Adam 1 in 2020, 21, and 22, I average about 12 per year. Times were good. I don't know. I'm kind of at that point where if I misplace a gun, I might not notice for a while until I go looking for that gun. Which I don't like that feeling where you realize something's missing when you
Yeah,
go to look for it, and you have to figure out where did I put it, where did it go. Most of the time, it's just I had taken it off and put it in the car because wherever I was going into, you're not allowed to carry. And then I forgot to put it back on. Scott said AAC has some great deals on ammo. XM1. I've been doing that, getting rid of some that I didn't really like and trying to downsize due to space. I've I thought about that, but I'm really bad at letting go of stuff because I'll think, there's kind of two problems. One, I can't let go, and two, they're not. They're budget guns, so there's not a lot of value to them, anyways. I would like to have a little more room in my small safes that I have, but I just can't get rid of them. The only gun that I've ever gotten rid of was that EAA Witness, the steel compact that I had, just because I got frustrated with it and them. So as soon as I was able to get everything working again, I traded it in, turned it into a CZ75 compact, which I'm much more happy with. It's the steel. The Witness was 10 millimeter, which I would love to have another 10 millimeter. Um, well, that's when I bought my Glock 20, was to replace that Witness, so I would have another 10. Um, but that's the only one that I've gotten rid of my guns.
I've traded some to buy others.
That's what I kind of would like to do. Trade a few to get something better. That way, clear some room, and then I get a gun that I normally wouldn't maybe purchase because of the price. But I just can't let go. They're mine. They're mine. Go back up here. Uh, Justin Grimm said my gun this month was a muzzle loader. I do want to get a muzzle loader. A friend had given me a whole bunch of shotgun primers, and so that's why I started reloading shotgun shells. Started buying stuff, and then I didn't realize when I started buying parts that the shotgun shells you buy are already primed. And so I thought, well, the Fine Ape had suggested a modern muzzle loader because they use the shotgun primers to ignite the powder. So I would kind of like to get a muzzle loader, and I'm thinking of 45 caliber because then I can use the same bullets I used to load 450 Bushmaster. Um, I can use that to load the muzzle loader too, rather than doing the 50 cal, which seems to be a little more prevalent.
Yeah.
My one concern, though, with the black powder is the black powder is corrosive, so you have to clean it. Basically, you have to clean it right away, and I'm not always good about cleaning my guns right away. Scott said the first thing we're going to do is get her Kimber and me a 2011 for EDC. Justin Grimm, I really want the Beretta A300 Ultimate Patrol Shotgun. What's that one? Beretta A.
Let's look it up.
Oh, that's too big. There we go. It's semi-auto.
What caliber is that one? 410?
No,
Small
it's got
barrel.
12.
That's a 12.
7 plus 1. 12, yeah, it's a 12 gauge.
Hmm, okay.
3-inch chamber.
Interesting. What's the barrel length on that? Oh,
Barrel
19.1. Okay.
19.1.
That's about right. Modified choke.
Well, it's not the most attractive gun out there. Shotgun. But it probably runs well. It's a Beretta. Oh, this one has the extended tube, so it's 7 plus 1. And I think the regular one is 5 plus 1. Because it says 5 plus 1 down here, but up here says extended magazine 7 plus 1. X out of 1, there are some guns that I know if I get rid of uh, that I'll likely never see again, like my TX Edition 6 Sauer 1911s. Yeah, I don't know if that's TX or Texas Edition. Defense Dad, I made money on all of them though because I got such a good deal on them. I think I maybe missed part of that conversation. Scott said those shotguns run. Oh, Defense Dad said Travis has one of those, very similar to the Beretta 1301, but cheaper. Different action. Woods, Beretta's making guns since 1512. Uh, your Godcast looks good to me, but I probably wouldn't like the price. Yeah, the MSRP says starting from 1149.
Yeah, it's a little pricey.
Yeah, when uh, for me, kind of 800 is kind of expensive, and then above that is out of my range. And I know gun wise, that's not very expensive comparatively. Ron 2A Matters is out there. Good evening.
Let's put it this way. If I bought it, it'd be the most expensive gun I own.
I'm not sure. So I'm gonna make myself big and then small again. Looks like there's something going on over on the YouTube side. So there we go. Get rid of it. Scott said most good combat shotguns run around 100 plus. That maybe he
I
means a
think he
thousand.
left a zero off there. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
X1 online purchases used to be fun, but now all but one that I know charges taxes based on your state. Before it wasn't like that. Yeah, Scott corrected himself. 1,000 plus. New York Outcast said, "Getting all Tom Hanks on us." Well, I don't know if barbecue's going to make it.
You better hurry.
You better. Woods kind of agrees. He said he tops out at 800. I don't. I'd have to go through and itemize how much. I think the two P320s were probably the most expensive, but I put those together, so it wasn't a one shot buy.
Okay.
I spread the cost out. Just for straight buying a gun was probably the P30. That was seven something, seven and a half. Um, Maybe with taxes and all the fees and stuff, maybe eight. But um, oh no, wait, how much were the Kimbers? Kimbers might have been in there about seven and a half, also about eight. So I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look at my records. They're not as meticulous, probably not as meticulous as your records, but I do like the kind of. I've got wads of paper somewhere stored. So
Those spreadsheets?
no, I'm not really a spreadsheet guy. I have done them in the past, like for when I was buying silver, just to keep track of my silver. And I need to do it. I want to do it for my guns, but senior master sergeant bulldogs out there. Uh, I never got your email um, last night with your Gorn. I'm sorry about that. It never showed up. Let's see. Ozzy sent in some Gorn. We can take a look at that.
Night, Rob.
Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. So Ozzy sent in two pictures. Hang on here. Let me. SP 101 holster and RIA 10 millimeter and Baby Rock 380 ACP. So here's the guns first.
Nice.
I've got similar grips like that on my CZ Compact. I think they're the same color. And his SB 101 holster. I like it.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice one.
I don't know. His holsters keep getting better and better. Well, let me. Bulldog wants to know the address. At the bottom of the screen is the address untacticalfaucet@gmail.com. There we go. Defense Dad said, I'm trying to convince myself not to buy a $2,400 camera body right now. That's another very expensive hobby.
It definitely can be.
Yeah, I just have a Canon Rebel because when I bought it, I just wanted to be able to take a little slightly better pictures than I was at the time, and I did not know that shortly after I bought the camera, I would start doing YouTube videos. I would have bought a better camera, and it's kind of funny because my wife knows me well, and she kind of warned me because I'll research stuff and then I'll look to cheap out on what I'm buying, and she pretty much every time she'll warn me, "You're not going to be happy. Get what you really want to get." And I didn't do that. Uh, and it turns out I kind of wish I had bought because I wanted the Canon M1, um, but I don't know. It doesn't really. I don't think it in the end doesn't really matter because it wouldn't have added that much more to the video itself. It would have been just as mediocre, but you could see the mediocrity a little better. Um, and now, basically, I do everything on my phone, um, just because the cameras have gotten so good on the phones, and it's so much easier just to pack the phone instead of packing the camera and all the stuff you need for the camera. So I'll have my camera, I'll have my phone, and then if I want multiple shots, then I've got a GoPro, which I bought. I bought a used GoPro. It's a GoPro 4, so it's an older GoPro, but it's um, higher picture quality than I did have. Um, I've got that. I've got an Akaso, which is a faux pro, and then I bought another one, which is a knockoff, and it was only like $30. I was just curious on how it would look, so I picked that up. So and they're all small and easy to pack around and set up. Defense Dad said, I have a photography business on the side, though, so it would be a business expense. Oh, Justin Grimm sent in some gourd. Oh, yeah, this is a picture that's been floating around the internets uh, quite a few years. Hey, there we go. It's a Japanese Doritos bag. The Japanese definitely think outside the box. They do not limit their creativity. So Bulldog said he sent it again. So we'll see if it shows up here. I'll just cleaning up the folders here so I can. So we'll give it here a little bit and see if it shows up. Vulcan Rumble. Just so you know, judge in Massachusetts says we can buy guns in pieces that have not been tested by Massachusetts that are not on the roster because they oops, cannot be tested if frame is sold separately. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Defense said my end goal is to get to the point where I can go full time photography and get out of sales after 28 years. Justin sent in a couple more pictures. Go this way. High Point Warranty Center finds carbine barrel stuffed with 35 bullets. Ordinarily, most shooters stop after a squib load. This is not one of those stories. That's not good. And the European mind cannot comprehend such glorious deals. Buy a diamond, receive a free Benelli shotgun. That's a heck of a deal.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. X Adam 1. Join that guy Mark from Soft White Underbelly and take pictures of homeless people. Seems to be doing good. I'll leave it to him. Defense Dad, my kid got her license this week. I thought it would be a relief not to have to drive her all over the place. Now I feel like she needs me less.
Yeah,
Wood
that
said
can
speaks
happen.
well of High Point not blowing up. Said, yeah, I guess so. They're built rugged. Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing the email from Bulldog.
Getting caught in your spam.
No, that's why I went and cleared out the spam and checked it just to be safe. I don't know. It's just the government doesn't want it to happen.
Ah,
Well, I don't know. Can we do a bracket with just two people?
I don't know.
Oh, it just doesn't seem right. It is only an eight team bracket.
Well, if the chat promises to help, we can. We can give them one. give them one vote in case we tie or something like that.
Defense Dad said, speaking of spam, we're going to make spam musubi for dinner this week for something new.
Not sure what masubi is, but it sounds better than spam.
It's it's made with spam, so very popular in Hawaii. Hawaii. Gunpowder Beauty said 2 people plus chat. I guess maybe we'll do it that way. So the bracket was most likely reason Rich misses his chat. And let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. So we've got he had a headache, itchy vagina, back pain, sore knee, tuckered out, stuck in traffic, wife put him in a timeout, or cats ate him.
You misspelled itchy.
Uh, I forgot the T. Itchy. There we go.
Not talking about Ichiro here.
No, Ichiro works. He performs. Rich doesn't perform. So we'll give it lots of shuffling. And all right. So we've got headache versus stuck in traffic. Which is more likely? He has a headache or he's stuck in traffic? What do you think, Gary?
Headache.
Headache.
He's used both excuses.
Yeah. So let me check something here real quick. That didn't tell me what I want to know. I can do well. I always forget I can do a poll. So for the chat, I'll I'll put it up as a poll so you can vote out there. Headache or stuck in traffic. I'll just put choose. So we'll start the poll. So on the YouTube side, sorry if you happen to be over on Rumble or X. I can only put this on the YouTube side. But so choose. What's the most likely reason he misses his chat? Headache or stuck in traffic? So we'll give it a little bit for everybody to vote. Defense Dad said, "Oh, he could be stuck in traffic because his Ford broke down." Justin said, "It is night. Maybe he can't drive at night." Ron 2A did a live stream earlier. Hopefully, I didn't quark you. Sorry if I did. Eggs out of once, it's stuck in traffic. If he's old, he forgot his way home and ended up in a larger congested city.
He is old.
So we'll go ahead and I'm going to end the poll. Headache. Oops, I'm clicking on the wrong screen. Headache. One out. And I guess I should probably vote second. That way, yeah. So headache moves on. Now we've got cats ate him or itchy vagina. Let me get a poll going for that. So poll. And once again, choose. Cats ate him. Oops. Or itchy vagina. So what you going with, Gary?
Well, I know he has a lot of cats, and I have one trying to eat me right now, but I just can't pass up the itchy vagina.
Itchy vagina. Yeah, I'm probably up against like a sore knee or back pain. I would have chosen cats, but yeah, I'm going itchy vagina. And so far in the poll, it's 100% itchy vagina. We'll, we'll give it just a little bit more, a few more seconds, in case anybody else wants to vote. So I think I'm going to call it. So
Yep, 9 votes. Wow.
itchy vagina. So now we've got back pain or sore knee. What you gonna go with, Gary?
Well, this is a tough one, but he spends most of the time on the sofa, so I'm gonna go with back pain.
So just getting the poll here. So I got the poll up, so you can vote there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with back pain. It seems more likely.
By the way, for the record, I am not voting in these text polls. That'd be double dipping.
So we'll give it here just a few more moments. Defense Dad said, "We all know itchy vagina is going to be the final winner, probably." Uh, Bulldog
Definitely a
said,
front runner.
"Everyone needs an itchy vagina." Except one, back pain, because he could have sat for the live chat for a sore knee. So we'll go ahead and end the poll. And back pain won the poll. And back pain is going to move on. So now we've got tuckered out versus wife put him in a timeout. Which are you going with, Gary?
Well, I've met Amy, and she's a no nonsense gal. And I know Rich tends to get in a little bit of trouble at times, so I'm going to go with wife put him in timeout.
So there we've got the poll up for either tuckered or timeout. I'm going to say he went timeout. I'm going to go tuckered out because he's done that before. Not done his chat because he was too tired.
I think that's just a blanket excuse.
That could be.
At his age,
But so far it's 100% he got a timeout. So I think that one's going to take it, but we'll give it just a little bit here. to make sure everybody who wanted to vote got to vote. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and end it now and timeout one. So wife put him in the timeout, moves on. Now we've got, what do we got? Headache. Oops. That's not where I wanted to be. Hey, on here, I was typing it in the wrong spot. Let me get the poll. There we go. So once again, choose. Which are you choosing, Gary? Headache or itchy vagina?
Well, I'm going to take a crack at it and dig deep and say itchy vagina.
I see what you did there. So the poll's up there. Yeah, I think I'm smelling what you're putting down. I'm gonna go itchy vagina also. And once again, it's 100% itchy vagina. We'll give it just a couple more moments. Uh, ooh.
Should have been here to defend himself. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Oh, we did get. I got your email, Scott. We'll take a look at it once we're done with the poll here, or with the bracket. So let me go ahead and end the poll. And of course, itchy vagina.
Surprise!
Yeah. So now we've got back pain or timeout. Let me get that poll going here. What are you choosing, Gary?
I'm going with timeout.
Back pain. Timeout. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. So the poll is up. Which am I gonna go? Back pain or timeout? You went timeout. I think I'm gonna go back pain. So that's the. I have to wait to see what the chat says. Justin Grimm asked, "Why am I imagining a kid in the corner with a dunce cap on?" And it looks like timeout is probably going to take it. It's 100% so far. Once again, we'll give it just a couple more moments. So I'll go ahead and I think I'll call it because it's 100%. Get over here. Oops. Uh, oh, where'd you go? I was just waiting for the poll to pop up on the
Oh, I
YouTube
see
side.
it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on the studio,
Hmm.
but my studio has really slowed down. Let me toggle There we go. I got it to pop up. So timeout is moving on. So now we've got itchy vagina versus wife put him in the timeout. Uh, which one are you going for?
Well, I know we're pressed for time, so I want to go ahead and snatch this up. I don't want to muff this answer, so I'm gonna go with itchy vagina.
So here we've got the poll up. Um, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that's going to be the will of the people, and I don't want to rub them the wrong way. So I'll go itchy vagina.
Oh, definitely get rubbed.
Oh, it's not. We've got. It's not 100% on the vote.
Go ahead and vote your conscience. Put your finger on the right answer.
So I think we're going to call it. I'll end the poll. And it was 88% to 11%. So it wasn't a clean sweep, but so the most likely reason Rich White will miss a chat is an itchy vagina. We'll take a look at pictures Scott sent in. We'll go there. He sent in pictures of puppies. Puppies.
Puppies.
Puppies.
Aw.
Oh, cute puppies. Oh, they look, at least in the picture, they look well behaved. Yeah, I don't know why, but I never got Bulldog's email. I apologize, sir. Oop, get that off there. There we go. Oh, well, Gary,
Yes, sir.
I don't know, anything you want to let everybody know about?
I got a cat
You got a cat.
and I got a chat tomorrow night. South Territory, 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Love to see everybody there. We'll have some fun. And thanks for having me. And Rich, good luck on that itchy vagina.
Oh, well, I did get an email. I did get an email from Bulldog, his test email. I did get that. So So try resending the picture. I got your test email. I'll even reply to it so you can see it. Got this one. So maybe now if he sends a picture, we'll get that picture. So we'll hang out for just a little bit.
Defense Dad
Scott
has a question.
uh, Scott said that's Sarah and Boo. She is an Aussie healer and he is an Osley Doodle.
Good looking pups.
Defense Dad, I wonder how much some unloaded media vagina itch stickers would run to gift Rich. Oh, I don't. That's yes, that would be funny, but that's not what I would do.
You've met a challenge you can't meet. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I could beat that one. It's just I don't know. It's not in my wheelhouse. We'll say. Justin Grimson sounds like Rich needs to order some gear websites.
It does.
Yeah, that would probably help. Bulldog said, I got a cat, but no itchy vagina. That's Dad, that might actually warrant a patch, come to think of it. Don't poke the bears out there. Ozzy said, fun is fun, but that would be mean.
Now, the gun snub was on barbecue's chat the other night, and I showed him the Snob's Dairy sticker, and he actually liked it. So,
I have to say, I'm really happy with that milk truck. Just, I my goal was to make the milk truck so it had dimension to it when you looked at it. Uh, I was happy with how it came out. And yours, the one I did for you, I went straight AI just to try doing one with AI, and I personally really like yours. I think yours looks badass. Yeah, let me make it bigger.
it's a good one.
It You have gravitas in that sticker,
Oh, do. That's way better looking than I am.
and I didn't want to put make your I put your logo on his tie
I saw that. That's cool.
just so it was subtle, and then went with just the GG so that people would remember it's Gizzard Gary. But no.
I like it. Gizzard Wick.
Ozzy said I support assault footlongs. Yeah, he had sent Ozzy had sent me an email and had suggested gave me a suggestion for a meme, but at the time he sent it, I didn't know what it was because I hadn't heard this story. I'm just trying to see if I can find it on the Discord because I don't have it on this computer. But I know I posted it in Matt's. There it is. So I ended up doing this one. So if you don't know the story, there was he worked for the DOJ and in DC with all can't remember if it was Border Patrol or just the National Guard. I think it was Border Patrol was snatching somebody up, and he started yelling at him, and he threw a Subway sandwich at him at the cops. So now he's facing a felony for doing that.
Wow.
And so I used the AI to do that one. Sandwiches of freedom.
I like it.
Oh, defense stats going to bed. Have a good night.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Bulldog's still having problems. Well, I apologize. I did get one of your emails. It's just not the one with the pictures. Um, so if you want to keep trying, keep trying. And if we ever get it to work out, I'll show the pictures. I don't know if you're into Discord. You could join the Discord server and post them there. There's in the description for the live stream is a link for the Discord server.
Oh, the Discord isn't working. He said.
Oh, huh. Well, that's a problem. Did you get the email where I responded to say that I got your email? I'll let me go over to the Discord. I'll grab an invite and send it to you there. If I remember how to do this. Oh, uh, huh. Yeah, I got to remember how to do this. I usually rely on my IT department.
Where's Baron?
Oh, he probably has better things to do than be here. Let me see. Password? No, That's not it.
Didn't say, did your invite link expire? Hopefully not.
I don't know. I'll have to go in and maybe update that. Well, oh, there we go. There's invite people. So, Bulldog, let me send you. I'll, I'll send you a link. So, hopefully, this one will work. I've had that happen before, too. So, all right. He said IT guy has an itchy vagina. So I sent you a link for the Discord. Hopefully that one works. And so if you post a picture in there, we'll show it Saturday on the next overnight. So I've got a video coming out on my Moroku 600 over and under shotgun coming out tomorrow. Everybody check that out, please. And 11 p.m. Pacific on Saturdays is the overnight mouse party. Come hang out with us if you're up. I think other than that, thank you to everybody that was out there in the live chat. If you watch this in replay, leave a comment. Anything we talked about, agree with, disagree with, why you think Rich misses his chats most likely. I read all the comments. They are always appreciated. And I hope everybody has a good rest of the night.